Welcome to official SLTV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, press the red button, and share my videos with your friends and family. Your support helps this channel grow and continue bringing you the latest updates and real stories.
Energy force in the building. No go be me no go be for this you love and no go be
This is not a dream.
And also, Samuel talk say Dr. KKY get cloud. I don't really know what he means by cloud and where this cloud is. The contact right now, the contact where it really matters. Vice President get much more than Dr. KKY. You know why? Because that is part of his job. Diplomatic relationship. What do you want to talk about this cloud now? It's over a decade now. Whether Monday we don't have that job. In fact, if he go there today, he may not even see his colleagues there now. You know why? Because you need on a contract job. This is not the same bamboozle way people that they do with folks. Where they go, where they count diaspora, and fortune smile on them. They work at United Nations. First of all, they don't even know that Dr. KKY was not a permanent civil servant of United Nations. He was a contractual position. Let anybody ask Dr. KKY if he not will tell you, say, na contract, na be the work on. So that's just for startups. And then we'll proceed from that. In a job, did he interface with international foreign governments? Yes. Mostly the third world countries. Because the very project where they talk about is for third world. Energy security or energy sufficiency. Because just like Sierra Leone, all of these other third world countries very anemic in terms of energy sufficiency. What we they call access and pricing, affordability and accessibility. And I'm talking across the nation. So waiting that the real job was to help these third world countries to do feasibility studies so that they go help the country they know, say, well, this is actually a potential. Whether we're talking about hydro or we're talking about solar panels. And then that government, through United Nations, IMF, they can able to get creditors, where they credit them. If they don't get too much loan, they take that loan and put that into investing in energy projects. And that's why when even Dr. KKY Council alone, it was all about feasibility studies, the Bankasoka issue. And you get a president then, they on the record, in fact, making mockery about Dr. KKY and challenging him that if I were, according to him on that video, they say if not Ina be Dr. KKY, he would have done much more than just feasibility study. After all, Sierra self get experts and they go do their feasibility study. And by the way, that's what they were doing. You need to just came to help them. In many cases, the same thing with Sierra engineers and see. The same thing. Everybody knows when you go look at the waterfall, either, by the way, if we look at geography, you either get waterfall or rapids and cataracts. Rapids and cataracts is what Dodo has. and hard there. Because we take actually geography field trip to Dodo when it was under construction. We went there, spent a whole day there with the Chinese engineers working there. So a waterfall that one way it very pronounced, it gave serious height where the water they fall from, the top of the rock. Whereas cataracts and rapids, then are less significant fall in geography, physical geography, because of the rock formations. So, but you can still convert rapids and cataracts into a waterfall and still use them to harness for hydroelectricity. And that's what happened. The engineers did at Dodo. How does that happen? First, they go down to the producible, they dig more, they excavate. So they make a little bit greater fall or greater distance. And then they come up to the upper part of the riverbed, the top of the rock formations. Then they block the water there through concrete reinforcement. And then they open valves where that water they drop into the spongy pool, where they don't artificially help for establish to a height where we will generate electricity. That's exactly what the Chinese did in Dodo. I went there I was in secondary school there. And we will be the do geography there, can we go there? Because at that time we were studying physical geography and rock formations and landforms. So they can we for go show us some of these features. So Bankasoka is not a real waterfall.
This one a
It's
big
just
big
like the
problem.
Dodoyong, which is a rapid and cataract. In fact, we get many of those. You get another one in Kono, where they call the Big Congo Fall. In fact, now they were doing exploration to see that they can harness that too for hydro. The most pronounced waterfall we get, although we call it waterfall, they are not really waterfalls. Even the Dodo we used to call it Dodo waterfall, they are not. But we easily class everything into it, and they classify them differently because I studied geography. The most pronounced one we'll get Nada Bumuna. That's it. You get lesser power where they generate from rapids and cataracts, even when they enhance them, than one that is a pronounced natural waterfall, not a rapid or cataract. So, which cloud really will Yumkila get? Nobody shows it. Just talks. Where's the cloud? Where's the cloud? Colleagues where they work with, most of them have gone. Their terms are finished and they moved on to other jobs. So what else? Even the Secretary General then, they all moved. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, they don't have a magic wand where they go play for do anything. After all, if that is not the case, so how Ghana get light? When they not the government not be get any one way working a UNIDO for champion the electricity project. How about Uganda? They said that we get somebody in a UNIDO. We make they get light, even in villages in Uganda. The government can look for opportunities. And this government, Dr. Julius Maada, a government already looked for one. We will help with the energy scarcity or energy challenges that the country. And guess what that is? You remember MCC? That's what it is. And guess who worked on that? Not only you need to posse. That was Vice President Dr. Jude Jallo single-handedly worked on it and his team, while at the same time running his official duties too. No fanfare, no PowerPoint slides, no bullet points, no interviews. Quietly rolled his sleeve and working on MCC Challenge Program project. And guess what? It pays off. And that, by the way, is a grant, which means it's not a loan. Where can Dr. KKY get a grant for CAM Finance, such amount of grant? Now that you could call it a cloud. But Dr. Jude Jallo had, in fact, he's done it, and he has the success to prove. So with him, in fact, they talk. Now we they talk for what he has accomplished. That's what I call a cloud. Because while he was doing that work, he was quietly negotiating, attending meetings, exposed to foreign dignitaries. That's what I call a cloud. Not because somebody don't work United Nations. But you see, that same bamboozle, whether it be the bamboozle will be small, we don't go to school, where Samuel Okok still has that mentality. Anyway. Because to him, if you work in the United Nations, it doesn't matter where you work, whether you are a permanent civil servant or a contractual staff or entity in working in one agency, arm of the UN, it doesn't make a difference. To him, you get a cloud. And he has nothing to show or prove it. If actually the man get cloud, why Samuel Okok, go ask him, tell us this cloud. When they interview him, what did he talk about the cloud? He say he has met with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said they call him the energy man. Arnold Schwarzenegger, when an old retired man now, the man he just sit down home now and live off and give charities. Which cloud is that? What is Arnold Schwarzenegger going to do for Sierra Leone? Now the cloud that the way Dr. KKY actually called himself, he named it. Can you imagine? And Samuel Okok is blowing a horn about who is leading the pack. I mean, not him out. Anything where if he say now that person they lead the cloud, that person they call. You don't get no fact to support his statement, and you don't get no evidence. Thank you.
Thank you for watching official SLTV channel. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates.